Environmental racism kills. LEOTUS wants people to live. Part 4 of the Bayview Hunters Point protest against poisoning by the Darling Animal Rendering Plant. The Darling Animal Rendering Plant in San Francisco is poisoning people who live in the Bayview Hunters Point community. On Saturday, January 4, 2025, 8 Bay Area organizations launched a protest at Darling's Bayview headquarters. The organizer of the event, Camila Elam, and her group, All Things Bayview, took the lead. Carol Harvey, investigative journalist, and LEOTUS Martin, president of the Bayview Hunters Point Mothers and Fathers Committee, spoke next.
Hi, everybody. Hello. It's really nice to see this group today. And the idea here is to make a lot of noise. So, the cheers were great. Camila, keep it going. You can bet that all of those Darling companies in Tacoma and where else were they? Texas are in communities of color. You know, I don't want this to be a conspiracy theory, but I have a funny feeling they do this on purpose. I have an interest in this because I'm an investigative reporter, and I worked with Marie Harrison, writing articles together on what was happening at Hunters Point back in the day. And then I discovered Treasure Island, which is the Siamese twin of Hunters Point. There are more toxins on Treasure Island than there are on Hunters Point, and there are a hell of a lot on Hunters Point. One thing about Hunters Point is that people in this part of the city of San Francisco have been wonderful protesters for years. They have done a fantastic job of protesting these things. And, my hat's off to you. The people on Treasure Island are trapped there because of housing. The prices of housing in the Bay Area is so high. And they are mostly people of color. No surprise there, but they want to redevelop that place. I don't know if you've noticed they're building high rises on it. The developer is the city and county of San Francisco. And they are actually making prisoners out of their own citizens, the citizens of San Francisco. I've been researching chemicals. Treasure Island is chemically contaminated, far worse than Hunters Point. They were making chemical weapons of war on that island. All of this is hidden. So I want to know what the chemicals are in the rendering, the materials that they render the animal parts with, because I think that is what Camila and everybody's being hit with, and those are deadly. So I'm going to do a little more research and find that out. Thank you very much for letting me speak.
Thank you. Thank you, Carol.
These are the toxins the Darling meat processing plant is exposing Bayview residents to. 2 toxic chemicals are used to denature meat: carbolic acid and creosote. Carbolic acid, or phenol, smells sweet and can result in chemical burns. Creosote is noxious smelling and can cause cancer. Now back to the protest.
Next, I would like to welcome a few words from LEOTUS, the president of Mothers and Fathers Committee.
How everybody doing?
Hi.
Hey, we small in numbers, but we big in heart. You know why? Because we doing the right thing out here. We trying to keep people alive. That's what's most important. These plants and stuff like that, people that work there, they don't care about us. So we have to care about ourselves. We have to care not just about ourselves, but our community. People that come in our community. And that's what this is about life and living. You know, it's hard to live alone, as it is. But then when we have things like this that's not right, it makes it even more harder for us to live. We care about the people that's walking around Bayview that's pregnant. We care about these little kids that's 1 or 2 years old, even 6 months and 2 months years old. They have little hearts, and their insides are small. And the kids are not born with cancer for no reason. There's always a reason. Our club pellet. There's a reason. Some people just say, "Oh, what the hell?" Like it's natural. No, it's not natural. It's not natural for this type of stuff to happen. You know. So I'm just thanking all y'all for being here and supporting Baby 100 Point, Mothers and Fathers Committee, Green Action, and all things baby. God bless y'all.
Darling environmental protest video continued in part 5. Carol Harvey and Art Persico, videographers. Please continue to 5. Stay alive and thrive. Mishwa Lee, 1,000 grandmothers.